What's going on, everyone? Alex Prime here, and my Pro Controller is starting to fail me. Starting to notice more and more that it's just not as responsive as it used to be. I've had this thing since the Nintendo Switch launched back in 2017, and it served me well. These parts are okay. This D-pad is really terrible. I'm having a rough go at Mario Maker 2. It's a lot of deaths because of it. And I'm finding it's just not as responsive as it used to be. And for Smash Brothers, a lot of unnecessary deaths. So I think it's on its way out. So I think it's time for a change. And I saw this one from PDP. I like PDP. I got the Xbox One PDP controller and it's fantastic. So I thought maybe we'll give this a try. This is the PDP Faceoff Deluxe audio wired controller. That's quite a name. But apparently this has a headphone jack. Not that I'm going to be using it, but it's there. So if you want a Nintendo Switch Pro controller with a headphone jack for games like Fortnite, for example, you can plug your headset directly into this controller. But it's got the same kind of stick layout as the Pro controller. So asymmetrical like Xbox. And all the buttons otherwise seem to be pretty similar, except there is one extra button down there, but we'll take a look at that. So here's the front of the box. It says, listen, play, chat. Great for in-game chat. That's the little sticker. This is officially licensed by Nintendo, so quality should be excellent. And again, PDP makes good stuff. There's the side of the box. And you can go to their website if you need help with the chat features. Here is the back. It says built-in audio support with audio controls. There are actually 2 programmable buttons on the back of the controller. That's pretty cool. And you can take off the front faceplate and then it just turns black. That's interesting. And there you can see the headphone jack. And the cable is 10 feet long, so that is pretty good. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. I made a cut on the back just to make this a little bit easier since we're doing this with one hand. That's always fun. So let's go ahead. I might have to jump cut because this is not going to be great with one hand, so bear with me. So we're back. We got the Nintendo Switch controller user guide, I guess, if you need this, and has your warranty information. Yeah, don't really need this, it's just a controller. But here's the controller. It's got a little subtle camo design. I went with the red and black because most of my stuff is red and black, and I do enjoy that. This stick feels very good. It actually has a textured pattern in the middle, and it is actually recessed. If you see here, it actually does dip in, so your thumb will actually stay in place, which is nice. And of course you can click. That works. This is the audio button for your headset. Now the D-pad. This is what I want it to feel. Compared to the Pro controller here. Unbelievably mushy. I can't believe Nintendo of all people made such a terrible D-pad. This is not amazing, but it is better than that. So it is a step up from that. Bumpers. Trigger. I believe that's digital. It does not feel analog at all, so I think that's normal for a Nintendo Switch. This is a wired controller, as we talked about earlier. There's the cord. We'll take a look at that in a minute. This feels good. Of course, as it should, it's brand new, and that clicks as well. And we have our standard plus minus capture button, home button. These are new, though. On the back, these are the 2 programmable buttons you can see here. And there's one there. So you can actually, let's see, I'll show you how it's in your hand. So you'll most likely be using this finger and the one on the opposite hand. And you can click down like that. That is pretty cool. I'm sure I can find some interesting use for that. And here's the headphone jack, which I won't be using. Anytime we're doing voice chat, I'll be on Discord anyways. But, yeah, all the buttons feel good. Let me double check these ones here. Yeah, it feels good. Nice and clicky. These all feel fine. Everything feels good. All the buttons are perfectly clicky. I don't feel any mushiness to them. Then there's the actual cable. which does have this thing which helps it not pull too much. I think they have one on the other side. Let me just double check here. Yeah, they do have one there too. So that's good. It'll help so the cord, it's kind of like a counterweight. I don't really know how to explain it, but it helps so you don't stress your cable. And just typical USB, that's fine. 10 feet, that's a lot. My switch is right there, so, and screen is right there. I don't really need a long cable, but it's nice to have for those of you who sit a little further back. So I'm going to play around with this, and hopefully it'll be a suitable replacement to my aging Pro Controller. You have served me well, my friend, but you are not doing what I need you to do anymore. So PDP, stepping up to the plate. By the way, this is only $35 in Canada. I'm not sure how much it says in the States. I would imagine it's under $30, maybe $25, something like that. That's a great deal, if you can deal with the wired controller. And it is built in. This is not a detachable controller. You know, some of them, like my Xbox one, also from PDP, that is detachable. For whatever reason, I guess to cut costs, they made this one built in, which perfectly fine by me. I wouldn't detach it anyways, because this is just going to go in a drawer when I'm not using it. So there you go. So far, everything feels fine. All the buttons feel good. This could have been a little bit better, but it is absolutely a step up from the D-pad on the Pro Controller. So if you're looking for a cheap Nintendo Switch Pro Controller, guys, this one is looking pretty solid. And once again, that's the PDP Faceoff Deluxe Audio Wired Controller. This is pretty new. They have some older versions, but this is that new one that has the headphone jack. So try to pick up this one as it is the newer version. And you have those awesome buttons on the back. What is this thing? There's another button that I didn't notice. Oh, this comes off. Interesting. So if you don't want the buttons for whatever reason, oh, that just feels weird though. Then your hand just sits on it. That's strange. I don't know why you would want to do that. But you can actually take that off if you feel like it, I guess. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to go play some games with this. Let me know if you have any questions about it. I'll try to answer in the comment section below. And I will see you later. Bye.